Hello there.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Hey, welcome to Fandom. I'm tired. Nick's tired. It's late, but it's early for Kaiser, so he should be well rested. Nick, welcome to the match. It's Fandom Fights. We got Will Cohen going up against Alex Martinez. Two underrated players, I think, in the league. I think both guys good at this. They know what they're doing. Will's had a lot of success with the pinheads. It's some really great matches. Alex has been on like 18 teams. I'm not quite sure, but always seem to have found success there, and just really good trivia player. Knows a lot of stuff about this. Nick, your thoughts on this matchup?
I'm a little wine drunk, Tim, but
nice. Oh,
very excited.
That's
Will had a good rookie season. Ended out an even record. Alex, you're right. Has had a lot of success in teams. He's even challenged for the team's title before. He's won the Fandom Team's Frenzy. Very good tested player with a singles record that doesn't quite match his ability. I'm very excited to see these two go up. I think they're pretty evenly matched. I don't know who's going to win.
Wine drunk really is different, isn't it? Let's get into this, starting with the promos.
The worst thing that ever happened to me was winning the Frenzy because it fooled everyone into thinking that I was like good. My record, at least in singles, doesn't show it. And I don't imagine it's going to improve very much this year because I've kind of taken it off. We'll see what happens. Rogies forever, whatever we're calling ourselves this year, light the pews catchphrase.
I mean, Alex sells himself short all the time. I think it's a tactic of his because he's actually pretty fucking good. He's just saying that to, make you lower your defenses. Don't fall for it.
I never fall for any self-deprecation because I'm kind of the self-deprecation master. Anthony has taught me well. I'm here to just kind of prove to everyone, especially myself, that maybe I'm actually good at this. Alex is a great player. I've been watching his career even before I joined the league. Let's see where this goes.
Nick, thoughts on those promos?
Screw it. Strike it from the record.
Ooh, that was a debate thing. Nick, are you okay? Can you do round number one?
I can.
Okay, let's hit it.
Here's how it's going to work. Round number one is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in a row with Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats. One challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get in round number one?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Great. Your first question will come in the category of YA. In The Maze Runner, The Scorched Trials, who is with Thomas when he discovers that Ava Page is still alive?
So I just edited a match that aired last weekend, Wrong Side of the River versus Pinheads, a contender match. Will was there. I just edited it tonight. You and I looked fantastic. We had it all going on. The hair, the shirt and a tie and everything. We were looking good.
What happened?
5. I don't know. 4.
Who was what? We were wearing a tie?
1. Depends on, that was the awards. Shit. Let's go to Alex.
Teresa?
And Will.
I probably have the name wrong. I said Newt.
Both are incorrect. We were looking for Eris. All right, your next question is in the category of Criminal Underworld. In John Wick Chapter 2, who plays Santino's mute security enforcer, Ares? I just saw the private chat. Kaiser, you're good. I'm getting the thumbs up, I think. Yes, he's fine. Doesn't need to be brought in. Fantastic movie, John Wick Chapter 2. Big fan. My favorite in the franchise.
I hate it.
4. Oh, 3. Oh,
No,
my
it's very
Interesting.
Good. Just kidding.
1. Pens down. Will, let's go to you.
Hopefully I didn't mess this up. I said Ruby Rose.
And Alex.
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose is correct. Your next question is going to come to you from Nick.
It's in the category of Marvel. Which Marvel sequel sees a son helping his mom pickpocket a wallet and wedding ring off of a man?
Have you ever stolen?
Yep. I stole Anna's heart.
I was literally about to say the hearts of all of the players of Fandom.
Right, babe. Damn me.
5.
Just threw 3 glasses of wine at me and then ran off.
Pens down. We'll talk about that next question. Alex.
Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance.
And Will.
That's probably right. I couldn't pull anything.
That is right. Probably is correct. Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. Your next question is in the category of Epic Adventures. In The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, shortly after he officially joins Thorin's company, we learn that Bilbo is allergic to what? Great question, Nick.
Wasn't me.
What kind of wine? Well, actually, hang on. Red or white?
Rosé. Ruby Rosé.
No, no.
With a, it said like with a dark secret is what it was called. Ruby Rose with a dark secret.
Don't like that.
Tasted like red,
4.
but it was supposed.
I'm a Pinot Noir man. 1.
Interesting.
Pens down. Let's go to Will.
I said hey.
And Alex.
Horses.
Horses is correct. All right. Your next question will come to you from Nick.
Yeah, it's in the question or the category of creature features. In Kong Skull Island, what profession does the character Mason Weaver have? Hay is for horses, though.
Hay is for horses. That's good enough for me.
Hey.
Did you get that reference? No? Okay.
Yeah. Hay is for horses.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
Oh, that's where that's.
That's the Cookie Monster song. Yeah.
Maybe I didn't get the reference right away.
3,
Oops.
2, 1. Pens down. Alex, let's go to you.
Soldier.
And Will.
Photographer?
Photographer is correct. So Will cuts into that lead a little bit. It is 3-2. Your next question is going to come in the category of Pixar. In Toy Story 3, what is the name of the young girl that Andy gives Woody and the other toys to?
You gonna give that toy to anybody?
I got a new toy. It's coming tomorrow. I am so excited.
Can we get like a?
It's bigger than Venom. I got a Thanos. It's 2 feet tall. And it's Endgame Thanos. He's got the giant sword and everything. I'm so fucking excited. 5.
2 feet? That's larger than your daughter.
1. Pens down. It's probably going to be close. Let's go to Will.
Abby?
And Alex.
Bonnie.
Bonnie is correct. So 4-2. Nick, what's next?
Next question is in the category of sci-fi icons. Who plays Dana's neighbor, Louis Tully, in Ghostbusters?
Are you afraid of those ghosts?
Yep. Yeah, very much.
Yeah,
I think they're like quite silly in this film, but I'd still be very afraid of them.
Oh, 100%. They say they ain't afraid of no ghosts. I would be afraid of all the ghosts.
I'm afraid of all the, yeah.
4, 3.
That's how I know I'm alive.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex.
Rick Moranis.
And Will.
I almost look like him right now, Rick Moranis.
Sure. Rick Moranis is correct. 5-3. Your next question is in the category of horror icons, the other icons. In Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, Michael kills Sheriff Meeker's daughter Kelly by impaling her with what? I love this movie.
Love?
Yeah, like love. Like it's my
That's weird.
it's my second favorite one. So to be fair, it's the first one that I saw. It's kind of what like made me fall in love with horror movies. So I was like 10 and my sister rented this on VHS and I just like fell in love. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Will.
I said a fence post.
And Alex.
I said a shotgun.
Shotgun is correct.
Okay, cool.
So 6-3. Nick, what's next?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of the Worlds of DC. In which Worlds of DC film is the main villain defeated inside a baseball stadium?
Your thoughts on baseball?
None. You know what is weird is that's not usually how you would kill someone with a shotgun.
That's why it's a good question, Nick.
Yeah.
And you wrote it, yes?
No.
Oh, I don't see a name credited, so I was.
Yeah, I kind of stopped doing that right away.
Oh.
But
Oh, fair. You don't want me to know?
no, I
4,
doesn't make much of a difference.
2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, if it's a bad question, I want to know who to blame. Let's go to Alex
Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
and Will.
I have the same Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
Shazam! Theory of the Gods.
Is correct. It's correct.
Okay.
Hey, Shazam was correct. So it is 7-4, Nick.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get to the final question of the round. It's in the category of Law and Order. Your question is: at the end of Beverly Hills Cop 2, who does the mayor choose as the new police chief of Beverly Hills? We will take a last name or a first name, or both, if you feel so inclined.
Throw a middle name in there, maybe a prefix. A
My
suffix.
internet went out. What's going on?
Yeah, it was. It was strange.
If I was streaming a film right now, I wouldn't be able to continue watching it. Good thing I have Blu-rays. 5, 4, 3,
Point.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will
I said Bogomil.
and Alex.
I don't have it.
Bogomil is correct. We also would have accepted Andrew, as that's his first name. So 7-5 is the score. Nick, is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, we're going to get into round number 2. It's the wheel round. Nick, how is it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 Fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like with a spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you check down at multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1 and be able to look at the stealings available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On your wheel today, you got Criminal Underworld, American Spies, Creature Features, DreamWorks Animation, Epic Adventures, James Bond, Worlds of DC, and Pixar. Alex, you're in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer?
Defer, please.
Okay, we will bring in Kaiser. This is going to be the spin then for Will. And it lands on opponent's choice. So we will take out Kaiser. And Alex, what would you like to give Will?
Can I see what is on the wheel, please?
I did scroll up. Is it not showing up?
Oh, no, yeah. How about DreamWorks?
DreamWorks Animation. Okay. So, Nick, will you please go ahead and give Will his questions in the category of DreamWorks Animation?
Gladly, Will, you prepared for your questions in the category of DreamWorks Animation.
Let's do this.
Your first question. Which DreamWorks film features real-life Spanish explorer Cortez as a character?
The Road to El Dorado.
That is correct for 2 points. A tie game. Your second question. Who voices Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon?
Jay Baruchel.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Turbo, what type of food in the garden that the snails live? What type of food is in the garden that the snails live and Turbo races against?
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, apple, B, carrot, C, tomato, D, eggplant?
May I get those options one more time, please?
You can. Your options again are A, apple, B, carrot, C, tomato, D, eggplant.
Tomato?
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
All right, Will, your penultimate question. At what specific kind of event does Shrek lose his temper and storm away from Fiona, meeting Rumpelstiltskin shortly after in Shrek Forever After?
A birthday party.
That is correct for 2 points. And Will, your final question. Which member of Lenny's family dies in Shark Tale?
His brother?
That is correct for 2 more points and the sweep of DreamWorks.
Yeah, so Will gets his total up to 14 to Alex's 7. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, so we're going to bring back the wheel. This is going to be the spin for Alex. And it lands on Epic Adventures. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I'll keep that.
Okay. Alex, I will be giving you your questions in Epic Adventures. Nick, if for some reason I cut out, take it away. So, Alex, your first question in the category of Epic Adventures. Which Pirates of the Caribbean film opens with Jack emerging from a coffin?
Dead Man's Chest.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Thorin Oakenshield in the Hobbit trilogy?
I think this is it. Richard Armitage.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. At the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones trades human ashes for what type of gem?
Diamonds.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. Who is the first child to find Narnia in the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Lucy.
That is correct for 2 points. And the lead. And your final question, Alex. In The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, what type of weapon does Gimli use throughout the Battle of Helm's Deep?
An axe.
That is correct for the clean sweep of Epic Adventures. So Alex gets his total up to 17 to Will's 14. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, we're going to get into round number 3. This is the betting round. So we are going to have Nick explain the rules.
Oh, sure. Yeah, round 3 is going to work like this. Is the betting round. Each player is going to have 5 more questions in the round with Fandom Fights. Once they hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions? We get into round number 3.
Nope.
No.
Great. Go, Tim.
All right, the first category you can bet points on is the Worlds of DC. All right, let's get bets, starting with Will.
I said 2.
Okay, and Alex.
2.
All right, your question in the category of Worlds of DC is, who sleeps in Tidy Whitey's underwear in The Suicide Squad? Great question. Are we really asking them to put penis in the... That's how I feel about Tidy Whitey's. And,
I thought it was funny that you had to say it.
yeah, the word penis?
No, Tidy Whities. You
Oh,
didn't
that's-
have to say penis. You chose
I
to
did
do
not
that.
have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will
Peacemaker?
and Alex.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker is correct. So it is 16 to 19. Nick, what is the next category?
Next category you can bet points on is sci-fi icons.
Let's get bets starting with Alex.
0.
Okay, and Will.
2.
All right, here's the situation, Nick. If Will hits this, it is a 1-point game. If he misses it, he's down by a big gap of 5. So, Nick, what is the question?
Your question in sci-fi icons. What is Gary Gruberson's profession in Ghostbusters Afterlife? What are you going to do after life?
Hopefully, be at peace. But
Make
as
pe-
long as
peace
Caleb
maker?
Boatman is standing, I don't think I will be.
It's fair.
5.
You're going to be a peacemaker?
2. Whoa, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex
I said teacher.
and Will.
I also said teacher.
Teacher is correct. So 19 to 18 is the score. The next category that you guys can bet points on is Marvel. Let's get back starting with Will.
Fuck it. 2.
All right, and Alex.
Yeet. 2.
All right, your question in the category of Marvel. Which Marvel film features a new member of a heroic team wearing a jersey labeling them as a trainee? Great question.
I'm killing it.
You have it. This is, you've been killing it this time.
Thanks. As opposed to all the other times.
Yeah, God. Ugh. Ugh.
Get it? Yeah. It's fair.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will
Deadpool 2.
and Alex.
Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2 is correct. So 21 to 20. Nick, what's next?
Your penultimate category is mixed bag.
What could it be? All right, let's get bets starting with Alex
2.
and Will.
2.
All right. Nick, what is the question in the category mixed bag?
Your mixed bag question is name both actors who have played Spock in more than one Star Trek film.
You're a fan of the Trek.
I am. I haven't watched them in a while.
Did you enjoy reaching into the mixed bag and pulling out?
I did. It was fun.
Right. Yeah, that is fun.
Thought it was gonna hurt. Thought it was gonna get bit, but didn't happen.
You thought you were reaching into that Dune 2 popcorn bucket, but in reality, you were just
I
reaching
thought
into-
Lucy Gray just threw all her snakes in.
Oh man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to Alex first.
Leonard Nimoy and Zachary Quinto.
And Alex. Or I'm sorry, and Will.
Leonard Nimoy and Zachary Quinto.
Leonard Nimoy, Zachary Quinto is correct. It is 23 to 22. Alex, a 1-point lead as we get into the final question of the round and of the potentially of the match. The question is in the category of criminal underworld. Let's get bets starting with Will
2.
and Alex.
2.
All right, here's the situation. Both players hit or both players miss. Alex will be the winner. If Will can hit while Alex misses, then Will become the winner. So, the question in the category of criminal underworld is, what does Dom Toretto name his son at the end of The Fate of the Furious?
Get it?
Because it was the 8th film.
Yeah, like 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
8.
Dominic Toretto has betrayed us. Oh my God. Oh no, what's gonna
It-
happen?
It broke my heart when that happened.
Yeah, it was wild, man. 5, 4,
Yeah.
2, 1. Pens down. Alex, we're going to you.
Oh no, not a mechanic. Brian.
And Will.
This was an awesome game, Brian.
And your winner is Alex Martinez. Nick, a very good match, 25-24. Your thoughts?
Yeah, great match. I love round ones when like they're both hitting questions that the other person is missing, and that's why the score is going back and forth. And that I feel like that happened a lot. Both players really impressed in round two. I don't think any of them missed a round three question. You're very right, Tim. This was a top-notch game.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are going to go talk to the players right now in the post-match interviews. Let's get to it.
Will, you're here, falling a little bit below 500, but Alex had to play an incredible game in order to make that happen. I think you played very well, especially round one, a bit of a rough start, but after that, you didn't miss a question. So I think you can chalk this up as a positive experience, a good takeaway. Maybe learn some things to use in your next match. And I forget, you got assigned opponent's choice and nearly killed the category. So very impressive match. Came up just a little bit short against Alex today, but how are you feeling?
I feel, I feel great considering that round one was like the last time I had a round one that rough was my last match against Jacoby, and he wound up knocking me out. So I was just, this isn't going well for me. This isn't my night. Let's just see where the rest of this goes. I get opponent's choice again. And so, but you're right. I got a category that I was not confident in at all. I've done like 0 DreamWorks studying except for like Ruby Gilman recently. So, but interestingly enough, this is not only the first time I've, gotten all my questions right in round 3, but this is also the highest scoring match I've ever had over in Fandom. So, this is exactly what happened to me my last season, my rookie season. I lost my first match, and then things looked up from there. I had to play an absolute murderer in Alex, and he's like, "Oh, ho hum, ho hum." It's like, yeah, I've seen that shtick, thousands and thousands of times. Like we even talked like aside, like when we found out that we were playing each other, and I even told him, this is going to be a hell of a match, and he's like, yeah, this is going to be difficult for both of us. I'm like, yeah, no shit. Kaiser, what do you have to say?
I mean, first of all, congrats to Alex. Like, he deserved the win, but I'm very proud of Will today. Like, I think it's very easy to just give up after like having a not so good round one, and then on top of that, getting opponent's choice. Personally, I think Alex could have given Will a worse category, but Will got given DreamWorks. He got 9 out of 10 in opponent choice, which is pretty fucking rare for someone not named Brittany. So yeah, pretty much. And Will killed round 3. Like, he got a round 3 question that I would not have known in a table 2 question, and he just killed it. 24 points, nothing to sneeze at, even especially on opponent's choice. Everything, it can only go up from here.
Yeah, that's ironic because I just muted so that I could sneeze, but I wasn't sneezing at anything Will did. Will, when we see you inevitably later in the season, is there anyone you are hoping to play against?
This is someone who beat me over in Melee a couple seasons back, and now that he's in Fandom, I kind of want to have a crack at him now. I want Payson.
What's calling out Payson?
Just crack his head open.
Apparently, Payson has angered several people, but we'll see if we can make it happen. Congratulations on a match well played, and we'll see you next
Thank you.
Alex, our winner today. Not gonna lie, was looking dark there for a minute. You were on like a 3-game losing streak. There were talks behind the scenes of like, when do we start talking about retirement match for like? I don't think that should happen. Alex has played for teams titles. He's very good player. I don't think that should happen. But depending on how this match went, that was very much in the conversation. I think it's safe to say that is out of the conversation at this point. Definitely a good turnaround. And I know you've said that you're taking it easier this year, but I think I said the same thing when you and David debuted as a team earlier, where it's you two could be taking it easy this season, but it's going to take some time for that knowledge to leave your head. So even if you're not actively like gaining new knowledge, there's still enough of a foundation there where you can be players like Will playing a very good match, playing an 85% accuracy match. You did incredible today. You turned that losing streak around. Perhaps it will carry on as you play on. But if not, at least you've stopped that streak that has ended some players' careers. How are you feeling about the match today and everything I just said?
You know, when you do the promo in the beginning and you're like, I'm having such a weird, bad time in fandom right now. And then you end up winning and you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess never mind. Yeah, it's good. I think all of my losses are shootouts, like with really good people that go on to like go to contenders matches and play for titles and stuff. So it's like really hard to come from that position, and then like you get Will and you go, he's good too. This is gonna be this. It's another one. It's gonna be another one because I know he studies hard and he did really well. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, you have won. You'll be moving on. Ironically, because Will just called him out, you'll be going up against, you know what? I can just say it because not only were you at the match, but the match happened last week. Jack Pinchuk played Payson Johnson. Payson's still available because you have Jack Pinchuk. Jack won that match. Jack is your next match. Thoughts on that?
It's funny. I know Jack really well, and I know the list of people that he doesn't want to play, and I've always been on it. But I think that if Jack wants to be a championship level player, he's gonna have to face his fears, and here we go.
Absolutely. Can't wait. I think that'll be a fun one. Very much. But Alex, congratulations on a very good match and a very good win. And we'll see you next time.
Are you telling me that I have to watch another Jack Pinchuk match?
Yeah.
Well, I hope Alex fucking wins. And you know, I could see Will going up against Payson. That sounds fun. Let's maybe see that. We'll see what the fandom gods bestow upon you all. But thank you for watching this match. Thank you to Alex. Thank you to Will. Thank you to Kaiser. Thank you to Nick. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys with the next one. Until then, have a great night. Peace out. Enjoy your snacks and beverages. I don't know. That was terrible. Fuck, what am I doing?